So I have been sleeping on affiliate marketing, but now that income is doubling. All right. So my name is Elna Kane from twinsmommy.com. And I want to share with you regarding Amazon affiliate marketing is something that I have been using for many, many years, but I've always struggled to get income from those links. Now, the baseline of my income with Amazon has always been around $100. It's been really nothing, and it's just on autopilot. Any links that I've had in the past, they make some sales, but it's been nothing consistent. So because of that, I've been sleeping on affiliate marketing. I haven't been adding Amazon links to my updated post or my new posts. I've been focusing on traffic and ad platforms instead. As I mentioned here, it's been about 2 years. And the reason, as I just mentioned, was the ad income was, in the thousands. And so Amazon wasn't even nearing that. But now I've noticed when I took a look that it is nearing $200, which for me, I'm happy with that. I mean, it's 171, but I'm happy that it's now not the lower 94, 98, $101 that I've been seeing many years ago. So I'm happy with that. So what changed? What happened? Why did it make a bump or why did it increase? So first of all, I'm just focusing, like I said, on Amazon affiliate income to start with. I do have affiliate income from other like online tools that I share. So I use affiliate marketing on YouTube where I'll drop links to my online tools. But I just completely ignored Amazon affiliate marketing, and I have been for a long time. But recently I was getting stories from other content creators that they were getting sales every day promoting products on their blog via Amazon. Okay, this is where I was seeing on TikTok or seeing on YouTube from bloggers that I have that I'm on their email list. I was like, oh, so maybe there's something different in 2026. Maybe bloggers are just sort of diversifying their income streams right now. And so they're not relying on ad platforms because, there's been a bit of a crackdown with ad platforms not allowing like blogs that have been created recently, because for them, that's a marker that maybe it's been like created for AI only kind of thing. So if you're starting new sites recently, it can be harder to get into those ad platforms, although I haven't had much of a challenge with my sites. And I don't know if that's because of my custom themes or because, sometimes I use my real photo or because the writing that I have is very natural. I do write my own content and I do use AI and I do have a writer. So I do have many voices that read naturally, and the images that I have look professional and natural as well as I'm not creating content dozens a day kind of thing. So there's a lot of reasons why I feel like my sites thrive with ad platforms. So that's why I wasn't relying on Amazon. Because of these stories, I was intrigued, and so now I'm hopeful to start adding a few affiliate links to at least Twins Mommy and some of my niche sites. So I'm going to demo this on my blog right now just to show you, if you're not familiar, how to use Amazon. So here is a blog post that I haven't published. It is 30 beautiful clay crafts you can sell for big profits. Now, I do have this section here where I talk about how to roll your air dry clay, and I found a nice kit that's perfect for beginners. I read the comments on Amazon that says this is great for beginners if they're starting their pottery business or they want to do some home decor stuff for their house or make little trinkets to sell, that this was a great kit for beginners. So this is what it looks like right here. And I have the site stripe up here. So all I have to do is grab this button or click on it, get link, and it will give me a link to this. I like to use a shortened link here. You can get the full link if you want to link that. I just think it looks a bit prettier to have a shortened link. Now, since I do have affiliate marketing with Amazon on several different niche sites, the drop-down menu will show you all the sites, but I'm not going to show you that. All right, so I have that link. Now I'm going to just link the words here with that link, and I'm going to go here to edit link, and I'm going to make sure that I want it to search engines to ignore this link, and I just click on this link. I to mark it as sponsored, I guess. It's another layer of search engines not using, like, not following this link. It's a marketing affiliate link. So that's what I do. I don't know if other content creators do that or bloggers do that, but this is what I do. It hasn't hurt me, I don't think. I mean, unless I can make more sales, but that's what I'm doing. So I have that and then I just save. Now, throughout this post, it is my job now to go and find those tools that I talk about, or any kind of things that I can link to that is relevant and makes sense for this particular post for stay-at-home moms that want to make an extra profit with their hobbies. All right. I'm not going to just blatantly add a whole bunch of affiliate links to random things. I want it to be specific. So that's how I do Amazon affiliate marketing. All right. So let's look at my plan from now. Now that I know that it's still working, Amazon is still working in the back end. It's passive. Once the links are on my post and publish, it's very passive for me. I forgot about it for many years, like I said, and I'm still making money from it. So I noticed that one of my niche site is the one that is getting the most links. So when I look at my Amazon affiliates like report, then I can see which site is getting the most clicks, the most sales, and it's one of my niche sites. So I'm going to focus on that site. But I'm still going to put affiliate links on my Twins Mommy blog, which I don't normally do. I don't normally put Amazon links on Twins Mommy. I usually put the tools that I use, those affiliate links. So my affiliate link for Pin Generator, I'll put that throughout the post because I'm writing about Pin Generator or Pinterest marketing. That's when I would put those links heavily on my site. And when I started Twins Mommy, I had blog posts about getting income from linking to ConvertKit and linking to those online tools. So you can definitely make more money with those affiliate links than with Amazon. But like I said, this video is just for Amazon. It's something simple and easy to do and to get started with. Now, I'm not sure if the income will double again. I doubt it. I really doubt it. It's very hard to make a lot of money with Amazon simply because I'm not linking to high dollar products, and I don't think it is authentic to only link to high income products. Like, people want to buy smaller things. So I'm going to make smaller sales and hopefully it'll just add up in time, like with the traffic that I get. But getting that consistent $200, maybe a bear of $200 to $250 a month, can pay for some of my tools. It can pay for other things to run my business as well. If I think about my income that I get from YouTube, I have 2 channels on YouTube. I'm making around the same amount of money. So effectively, I can make $500 a month with this Amazon thing and my YouTube income. So if I keep making videos, if I keep adding links to my posts, then I can see if that will help with maybe increasing the income over time. But I really don't think so. I think sort of like this is where I'm at, and then it'll take a while to move to the next bracket. Now, I am interested in using other things besides Amazon, like Target and other home decor stores. But again, I've always said that to myself for many years, and sometimes it doesn't happen. I've tried to apply to Wayfair. They denied me, and I don't know why. This was before, AI, before everything. So I'm going to try Target and see if that works. This can spread my income, so I'm not relying on just, Amazon as one bucket for my niche sites. I want to try other things. It is a little bit harder because I am in Canada, so maybe those are the reasons why I can't do some sites. But I will try Target and see if that works for Canada. Now, if you're interested in how to get started with Amazon affiliate marketing, I did ask ChatGPT to give me the steps. So this is what it gave me a rundown. I think it's really succinct and to the point, so it can help you. The first step, of course, you need to join Amazon Associates. I would research Google, just Amazon Associates, and find the sign up page and apply. These are the things that you need to apply. You need your blog URL. You can also use YouTube or your social stuff. You're going to add a short description of the type of content that you create. And then where are your traffic drivers? Is it Pinterest, SEO? And here's a tip. Your blog doesn't need tons of traffic, but it should look legit. So you have your published posts, you have a clear niche, and there aren't pages that are just empty with nothing in it. Even though Amazon is probably good for beginner bloggers to a point, you do need to have some traffic because you do need to make sales. So the next step is to get approved. Amazon gives you temporary approval first. To stay approved, you must make at least 3 sales. So here's where you need that traffic. You need to make 3 sales in 180 days. So for some bloggers, that is extremely hard. But if you create, list-based posts that maybe are related to hobbies, to crafting, to something where there are a lot of little products that don't cost a lot of money that are easy for people to click on, because all they need to do is to click on your link and they don't even have to buy or purchase what you are promoting. They might just get stuck on Amazon and said, oh, wow, I need to refill my Ziploc bag. So I'm going to go and do that. And then I'm going to go and I need to pick up some more, I don't know, toiletries on Amazon. And they'll buy those things. You'll get a commission from that because they started with your link and then they took them down that road kind of thing. I don't know how long the cookie is. I didn't ask ChatGPT, but I think it's 24 hours. I could be wrong. Then you're going to log into Amazon while you're approved. And once you're approved, you're going to log into your Amazon Associates account. You're going to go to your regular Amazon and then you'll see that site stripe that I showed you. So it looks like this stripe here on the top with the get link. Now, make sure that once you are approved, you need to start adding those affiliate disclosures. It is required from Amazon to do this. So at the top of every blog post, or right before the link, you need to add something like, this post may contain affiliate links. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases at no cost to you. I take a look. I should have that right here. Here is my disclosure that my husband put. So whenever I add an Amazon link, this pops up right before that first link. So this page contains affiliate links. And as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. I think that's exactly pretty much what you're supposed to say. A disclosure page, you need to have a disclosure page where you disclose your links. So something like, I participate in affiliate programs, including Amazon Associates. This means I may earn a commission if you click a link and make a purchase at no extra cost to you. I only recommend products I use or trust. Twins Mommy has that. All blogs should have some kind of disclosure page when you're selling things or marketing with affiliate products. And you can add the term affiliate link right next to or near your links. Now, I don't do that. I just put that disclosure on top, and then anything that I mentioned down, on list number 20 with an affiliate link, I don't have anything else. Like, it's just known that the first link tells everyone I'm using Amazon, and those links thereafter are mostly Amazon. As I showed you, use a site stripe to create those links. So I showed you how to do all that. I don't do the text plus image. There are different types of links you can use. I don't normally do that, but you can if you want. Now, for some reason, you may not see the site stripe. This happened to me. So like I said, I did not do Amazon affiliate marketing, so I wasn't in my account. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to start this. So I went up to my page, like I showed you, but there was no link. And I was like, oh, how do I do that? So I had to basically go into my Amazon account and log into it, and then it showed the link. So here are some additional things if that still doesn't work. So there are some rules for placing links in Amazon images for bloggers that a lot of bloggers don't know, and I see all the time that they're being broken. Now, your affiliate link, the actual URL, the link, you can use it on your blog. You can add it to blog posts and to a Pinterest pin with disclosure. I think Pinterest is making it well known for affiliate marketing. You can share links on social media, but there are rules I'll share below. But you cannot cloak your links. So there are tools or WordPress apps that have like a pretty link and where it changed the link to make it look pretty. You cannot do that. That's called cloaking. You have to use the links that Amazon gives you. And which I didn't know, you cannot put those Amazon links in PDFs, ebooks, courses, or private memberships, which I thought was interesting. I don't think I ever have, but I thought that was interesting. You cannot put those Amazon links in emails or newsletters. Now, I have seen this from previous bloggers that, I'm on their newsletter. So that's a big no-no. What you need to do is you link the blog post that has the link of like the Amazon link to it. And that's what I always do. So link to your blog post in the email, and then it goes to show you all the Amazon link. Now, images, this is where a lot of bloggers mess up. You can only use images if it comes from the site stripe or the Amazon API. So wherever, I just use the site stripe stuff. So that's all I use to get those images. You cannot just take like a screenshot of the image or download the image if that's possible, and then upload them to Pinterest or emails, even your blog. You can't just do that. So, and you can't even crop or edit those images. Amazon owns the rights of those images, and they have so many images. So what I've been seeing is a lot of like roundups for gifts for men for Valentine's Day, and they show beautiful images of products. Those are on Amazon because when I go to their blog posts, they're all there for Amazon. And so they just took screenshots and used them inappropriately. They're not allowed to. on their pin design. You cannot do that. You can buy the product and take a photo of it that you're using it and then add it to your blog post and add it to your pin design. But no, you cannot use the actual images you get from Amazon. Now, links are allowed. These are links on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, but you have to disclose. So if I'm in my Facebook group sharing some kind of, I don't know, product, I usually do hashtag affiliate right next to the word so they know. Now, some platforms aren't allowing Amazon affiliate marketing. It says here, or ChatGPT gave me TikTok. There are restrictions, so you always have to check that platform to see what the rules are. All right. And for more information, if you need more help with, let me see if I can grab this. I do have a free guide, the Affiliate Success Marketing Planner, to make around $1,000 a month or more. Like, these are not just for Amazon, but it's for any affiliate marketing. It's a planner to keep everything like on point so that it's up, like you're focusing on it every day, kind of thing. So it's there. This is just with all of my affiliates. Now, I told you the online tools make the most money, and also being affiliates for other courses and stuff. This shows courses here and all that stuff. So I was making like $70,000. I'm not getting as many sales to these specific courses because my Smart Mom Ideas blog isn't that popular on Pinterest or on Google. So I have to sort of look into that. But here, more affiliate marketing here for another online tool that I share and promote for writers. So it is possible to make that much money. So the planner helps you to sort of get everything in check. The checklist, the breakdown, some worksheets, things like that, and some tips that I've learned that I haven't shared in this video to make sure that people actually are clicking on those links. All right. I'll put the link to this free planner in the pinned comment, and let me know in the comments below, how are you doing? Are you focusing on Amazon affiliate marketing or on affiliate marketing in general, as well as ramping up your traffic for income from ad platforms? Like, I want to know what your plan is. Let me know, okay? And as always, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more tips to help you guys make more money online as a mom blogger, and I'll see you in the next video.